it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. So, judging by the title of this video, you probably already know what it's about. Today, I'm going to be talking about Pete and Ariana's breakup. I am so surprised that this actually happened. I was not expecting it. I want to talk about all that in this video. But firstly, before I even start, I just want to say and point out that this is strictly my opinion. Please do not take any of this personally, and the last thing I want to do is offend anybody. I just want to make it clear that this is my opinion, and everything that I say is from my stand. So, please, I hope I do not offend anybody in this video. I want to talk openly about this because now that it's over, I feel like it's more okay to talk about it. Obviously, I don't know Ariana and I don't know Pete, so honestly, I feel like I don't even really have the right to talk about it. But since it's publicly announced and since they're public figures, I feel like I can. So, I just want to share my opinion with you guys, and please, I hope I do not offend anybody. So, let's get right into it. Okay, so starting right off, a couple days ago, Pete and Ariana announced that, well, they didn't really announce it, but it was announced that Pete and Ariana had broken up. At first, I didn't really believe it. It was on TMZ. TMZ, I feel like, is like up in the air. You really don't really know if they're true or not. So I was kind of waiting for more news articles to come out. Then People magazine started posting about it, and like all these like kind of more official websites. I don't personally think People magazine really lies or like tells fake news stories, so that's why I kind of believe that. Also, People magazine announced their engagement, so that was like, okay, then this has to be real. So it was announced that Ariana and Pete broke off their relationship. It is not clear if they are completely broken up or if they just called off their engagement and they're still in a relationship. I read that they're over romantically, so I guess they're still friends. Again, the other day they were out. Ariana was supporting Pete at SNL. So honestly, no one really knows what type of relationship they're in right now. That's honestly their personal life. That's just from what I see, so I honestly really don't know. But anyway, so this is my brutally honest opinion. I did not like Pete at all. I just don't think that that was a good relationship. Right off the bat, I don't think that it was good that they got engaged like a week after they knew each other, or like even a day after. I'm not even sure, but I know it was a short amount of time. That was just like, when they announced their engagement, I was like, girl, like, are you serious right now? Like, you've known this guy for what, like a week, and suddenly you're getting married? You don't even know each other. Like, she dated Mac for like 2 years, and like I thought they were gonna get married. So like I just was like, what is up with this guy that makes it so different that you're gonna get engaged in a week? So that's where it started going downhill for me, or like red flags started going up for me, because I was like, seriously? Like, I thought we knew Ariana better than that. Like, she always preaches about like what she wants in boys, like how she feels like she should, like, women should be treated in relationships, and she's very open with us, and she tells us like what she likes and what she doesn't. So when this guy came around, I was kind of like, what is so different? So starting right off, the Manchester joke, I did not like that at all. I've had tragedies happen around where I live, so I know what it feels like to go through a tragedy. And around here, if you joked about what happened, people would look at you and be like, what is wrong with you? I know that Pete is a comedian and he works for SNL. And I know that he uses comedy to cope with his feelings. Pete's father passed away in 9/11. If he wants to joke about that, I guess that's fine. Personally, I wouldn't want to hear jokes about 9/11, and I don't think 9/11 is funny. I don't think it should be joked about. It's a terrorist attack, and over 2,000 people died. There are so many lives affected by that. I don't think we should be making jokes about it. So if he wants to do that, fine, but I just don't think that that's even appropriate from the start. So for him to joke about Manchester, Pete had nothing to do with Manchester. That's like somebody from where I live joking about like the Parkland shooting. You don't live there, or I don't live there, so I don't have the right to joke about that. Like, I don't have the right, I would not even make jokes. I can't even believe, like, I'm saying this, like, that this is even a topic of discussion. Jokes should not be made about terrorist attacks, period. And just, once he made jokes about Manchester, I was like, okay, your girlfriend, her concert got bombed, and you're here joking about it? No. Okay, so that was disgusting. I can't believe no one even said anything about that. Like, if that was another guy, I feel like Ariana would have broken off ties quicker than like a snap of your finger. So I was just like, what is so different about this guy that makes it okay to joke about the terrorist attack that you went through? I was just really confused. Another thing is at the Aretha Franklin funeral, the fact that Pete said this in an interview, it's in an actual interview with Howard Stern, so if you want to look that up, you can. It's like all over YouTube. Pete said that he was proud, or he couldn't have been prouder when Bill Clinton, first of all, disgusting, I'm sorry, but Bill Clinton was eyeing her in nasty ways. He said he couldn't have been prouder. Are you kidding me? Like, that is just like, I feel like attacked by that. For a guy to say that, if I had a boyfriend and the boyfriend said that he was proud of an older man staring at my butt, I would be like, what is wrong? Like, that's disgusting. I'm sorry, but I just don't know why he would think that that would be okay. And then he said he felt bad for the pastor for touching Ariana's breast. Like, yeah, maybe it was unintentional. I don't really know. Personally, from my point of view, if you were touching a girl's boob, you would know it. And his hand was literally, I'm doing it, that's bad. I'm not doing it on camera. If a guy was touching someone's boob, wouldn't you feel it? I'm sorry, that's so awkward to say, but wouldn't you know? His hand was clearly on like half her boob. I don't know how that could be unintentional, but whatever. I just don't think that was appropriate at all, and that sent up red flags for me. Why are you like saying that about a girl? A girl does not deserve to be like looked at like that, especially by older men. Even if it was a younger man, I would feel like the boy, wouldn't he be like, I've always thought that they would be so mad about that, like if something happened like that. Like, I just don't understand what that was. Pete started talking openly about their sex and intimate life. So Pete announced in an interview that to hold off during sex, to make it last longer, he thinks about his father dying in 9/11. Here we go again with the 9/11 jokes. Even the news articles that reported that stuff, there was a warning that said this includes graphic content, so be aware if you're reading it, because of how sensitive that statement was. That he likes to think about his father being burned alive in 9/11, to hold off during sex. I don't think 9/11 and sex should go together. If that's what you do, that's great for you, again. But did we need to know that? No. And I don't know how Ariana would feel about that. Personally, I don't even know anymore, but if that was me, I'd be like, wow, when we're having sex, I guess you actually aren't invested in me. You're not, like, thinking only about what we're doing right now. You're actually thinking about your father being burned alive. Like, I'm having sex with you, and you're thinking about your father being burned alive. I don't know how that would make her feel. Like, personally, for me, that would make me feel like, wow, like, I feel worthless, because you're personally holding out longer for me. Because I don't know. I just don't think that was appropriate. Overall, I think this relationship was horrible, and honestly, for Ariana's sake, I think she really needs to listen to Scooter, and she needs to listen to everybody telling her to take a break. Ariana needs a break. I would think that she could maybe take a break until at least January 1st of 2019. Just finish off the rest of the year, take a break, don't announce this new album, take a break, and like, take time for yourself, not time for a relationship, not time for friends, not time for anything else, not time for work, music. Take time for yourself and give yourself a chance to heal. I know she has been through way too much in the past year and a half. Obviously, it is affecting her very badly, and I know she likes to put on a happy face and make it look like everything is so, like, perfect now and stuff like that, and I feel like that's what happened with this relationship, because she has been saying how happy she is, how excited she is for being engaged, having a wedding, and they broke up. So, obviously, you can see now that she's just trying to put on a happy face, and I wish she would, like, understand that she does not need to do that. I am still going to be here, even if she takes, like, a year break. I am not going anywhere. I am here to stay. I am here to stay in this Ariana army, and I literally only want the best for her because I literally care so much about her. She gets me through so much stuff, and, like, I want her to be strong and brave and like be able to take care of herself and put herself before us, because a lot of the times I feel like she worries so much about us and what we think, and like she just wants us to be happy. But at the end of the day, personally as a fan, I want her to be happy and I want her to be healthy and I want her to feel okay, because if she doesn't, then we have nothing. She isn't happy and enjoying what she's doing, and we don't have someone to look up to who is doing everything that they love to do. So I wish for Ariana that she would actually take a break and take time for herself. I feel like she should step away from this relationship altogether. They literally bought a house together. I don't know what they're going to be doing with that house, if Pete is still going to be living there. I mean, Ariana bought the apartment, so I really don't know what's going to happen with that. Overall, I'm just happy this relationship is over, and I've heard things saying that, oh, they might get back together and stuff like that. Personally, I hope it doesn't happen. I don't think this relationship was good at all. I feel like Ariana needs to take a step back and just look at what has happened and everything that was said and everything that he has been saying and doing, and take a step back and look at this and just get healthy, because I know how hard it is, believe me. I know how hard it is to struggle with things mentally. I really do, like, believe me. And I know that she just really needs a break, and I feel like that's what she really needs. So I'm hoping that that is what she does, and she just, like, is strong enough to take a break and say, I need to take care of myself. That is literally all I want for Ariana. So overall, I'm happy. I'm sorry to say it, but I am happy this relationship is over. Before I end this video, I just wanted to say that I got another update on my sweetener merch, and it freaking shipped! My sweetener merch actually shipped yesterday. Literally, congratulations, you did it. Congratulations! I don't know why it took so long, but apparently now it's shipped, so who knows how many weeks it's going to take to get here, and who knows if it's actually the good merch. I could be getting the bad merch again. So the 2 shirts and the perfume actually shipped, so that is one shipment. Then the sweetener litho and the sweetener pass, those are still, they have no idea what's going on with those. They said they literally have no idea when they're getting shipped out, so I'm sorry, but that's like the update. Sadly, I hope Ariana remembers to sign those and send them out. I feel like that could get lost in translation now that all this stuff is happening, so we'll see about that. But that is my update, and that is the news for today. So thank you guys so much for the support. Hope you guys like my change of scenery. I was getting sick of just using a blank wall, so actually Ariana is behind me, but you can't really see her because my big head is in the way. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and for all the support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.